Yeah, we're not the type to play games, you can stake claims. Came to show the movement moving like a freight train, breaking walls and crumble earth with every step we take. We walking by with lash and your neck will break. Never let it stray, so say it wrong or set it straight. So coming at us with an awkward demeanor is leaving your life in the dead of fate. So pedal straight, avoid these shots, we send it all costs. Truly believing that it'll be different, we watching your body get hauled off. Simple as this, we giving the vibe of the revolution that we living within. Diminish the doubt of the haters that talk on the low because of this minuscule shit.
All I want for my birthday is big stumpy mix. Big stumpy mix. Big stumpy mix. It's the new age of Sigmar. Good morning and welcome. A little late today because I'm just still fighting off this crud. Could be COVID, could be something else. The weather's not helping. It's summer, but yeah. Anyways, it's Tuesday. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. It's the second day of July 2024. I know you won't believe it's July if you look out my window, but it is July and it's Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we look at toys. Why? Because I'm still a kid at heart and I like looking at them. And specifically, we look at Games Workshop. And finally, we've been talking about it for a while. The Games Workshop Roll Towards Golden Demon has begun, and we've got some painting challenges, painting contest entries. Specifically, these are all single troops and individual units and from the new age of Sigmar. Some of these are done by Games Workshop staff. Some of these are done by people who entered them into contest. So a good way to start the morning is looking at some amazingly painted toys. And already, like, look at this. So this guy went over above. This is HIIGY TV. Okay, this is Lord Vigilant on Griftstalker. And look at this little lightning bolt. Some kind of bent plastic wire. Maybe just hot glue. I mean, he just made the mold out of hot glue and then just put this little, I don't even know what you would call this, a phalange, a thingy, or a blag. Whatever you want to call this, glued one end to it and the other end here without being able to see it even closer, but it does look like dried hot glue to me. So, and just how small it is. So some type of small applicator. Could also just been some type of plastic wire, like little twist ties you get with your vegetables and shit. You could have, peeled off the paper wrapping and just taken the piece of metal and painted it and bent it to this shape, but there is a translucence to it. Again, makes me think hot glue. I wasted way too much time talking about that. Here is our dude on his paladin war mount, his hippogriff. This could be a painting though. It's very flat. So I'm not sure if this is a figure. This really feels more like a painting. And then here's the actual dude. This is from Whisperter and Allison Kelly. Both did the same dude, trying to match this painting. We've seen a lot of this dude. He looks like he's fun to paint if, Allison here went for a much brighter color palette than most of the people have gone with the hippogriff. That's kind of cool. And Kenny Wildman went for a completely different face. Interesting choice, Kenny. And then here's just more of the same. Different people painting up our dude on his hippogriff. This one's hard on the eyes. Wow. Just interesting color choices. This one's cool. Here's our paladin dude again. Look at me. I'm awesome. I'm blind. I'm wielding my holy avenger. And I am cool enough that I can pull off carrying a gigantic torch into combat. You're blind. Why do you need a torch? Don't ask questions. And then more painted versions of him. Here is Zach, who's done a very bluish take on him with his bluest little seeing eye hippogriff. Here's Nira. Whoa, Nira. The camera does not like this one, my friend. That is just white on white on white on white, and it is burning a hole in my eyes. This is Joshua again with our dude and his seeing eye hippogriff, looking all lawful good and awesome. Here's Tess again with going with the red. I really like the way Tress uses the red. Here's Kenny Wildman again with that white on white on white on white. The camera does not like this white on white on white on white. That's just, it just washes everything out. Is there a way to do that on a darker background, Kenny, in the future? Because, yeah, ouch. And here's our dude again. This is from Liam. And Liam went over above and found this chunk of whatever this is and sculpted it like something for this paladin, storm chaser, whatever they're called. It's just standing guard, just vigilant guarding. And the little skull. Yeah, nice. Thank you. This is awesome, dude. This is the kind of stuff when you're like, oh man, I wish I was this talented. JP went for a half and half. The two sides of the coin. Here's the dark half of the paladin and the bright, shiny half of the paladin. Well done. Unfortunately, the white background doesn't do it justice, JP. Wow. Here's Marco. Went for a very blue-ish look. Again, pretty cool. Darcy went for white on white on white on white on white, which, of course, just screams paladin. But this camera and the screen just does not do it justice. Plus the poor Paige that has to clean this armor up after every battle. But hey, only a paladin is kick-ass enough to wield a torch in combat. Here's a much more dirtier take on the same dude. No helmet, just looking like he is seeing some stuff. But still, the armor is very bright and shiny. Here's just members of the troops. And some more members of the troops. Tress going again for the darker, very lived on look. Really like the way Tress captures those colors. Just another single unit. Naira with the white on white on white on white on white again. Ike, that's just so hard. I don't know. You would think who's ever doing these on the page would realize that if I put a white character on a white background, it's just going to bleed out, and would have done a darker background would have done all these much better. I think justice, because then the paintings would just pop off of the dark of the background behind him. This white, just photoshopping it onto the white background just does not do any of these justice, and that sucks. Vincent Notley went for the 20 colors of Paladin here with various takes on the same trooper. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool, Vincent. It's like, here is just how the paint and how each one just sort of expresses a different emotion just by the way that he chose the paints. So good choice, Vincent. Here's our angel dude thing. Look, this is Jessica. Look at how she did the wings. Very cool. The blue really just pops. Yes, this is nice. Gaffy. Unfortunately, again, Gaffy, the white on white on white does not do your work justice, my friend. There's Kenny again with the white on white on white. Again, just the choice to use this as the background really does not do any of your guys' works justice. That's just sad, guys. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. Your painting is amazing. It's whoever set up the page that decided that I'm going to Photoshop these onto a white background. There's May, making them look all dark. May decided to go with a different direction with our Paladin dudes and went, maybe they're not so good. Nira again. Here's Jessica again with her darker, more lived-in look, and she's got the base going again, tossing a little pink. Here's Allison again. So this one works. Still, I would like it on a darker background, but because it's the close-up, you can really see the detail that Allison put in. Just amazing craftsmanship. And there we go. Just some I guess the challenge was 1 unit, beginning of the roll into Golden Demon. Here's this month's freebie at Games Workshop. It is the Kroot Carnivore. So the crew, we have our weird skeleton insect bird folk. Or lizard. I don't know, man. I mean, lizard insect. Maybe they're tree people. I really can't tell what they're supposed to be. Pretty decent job, whoever did this one. But, you know, so this is the freebie you would get this month at Games Workshop if you wanted to do some painting challenges over there. Here is from Necromunda. And I wish Furiosa is on now, and so you can watch it. I watched it. It's very pretty, very epic. Doesn't really do the character justice, but yeah. But definitely makes you think this type of world. And here is some weird mutant that has crawled out of the wastelands and has added some cybernetics to their body, and they're just like, yeah, 4 cybernetic arms. This weird thing on her. This feels like this would be too top heavy. This person has gone for the full body convergence. I am 100% cyborg, but I still have time for love. And then this is the stats on this weird thing that this person has wearing. It's called a Scythian hunting rig. So yeah, I mean, it looks like the only thing that's left of this individual that's still mostly human is their face, and then just sort of the grim idea that they've, had these things stapled into their head and their face just sort of stapled to this metal thing. Eek. This one looks more realistic, still a little, very much cyborgish. I guess are we supposed to think that these little floating skull things are what's holding up her cape? Yeah, this one works. That one doesn't work for me. And then here's some other cyborgs. I don't know. This doesn't really feel Necromunda to me, though. This feels to me either, just normal Warhammer 40K or some type of weird cybernetic post-apocalypse. Necromunda doesn't really seem to fit that, but okay. And that got some interviews with the people who have designed Age of Sigmar. And then next week, more additions to the Black Library and rules for New Age of Sigmar. A starter pack for Age of Sigmar. All the different things you can be able to get for the factions. Looks like we have a full run of the factions down. We've got the Stormcast Eternals, who we just saw. We've got our rat folk, the Skaven. We've got some other ones. So yeah, looks like we are ready to go. If you are ready to dive into new Age of Sigmar 2024, Games Workshop is ready to take your money. And of course, specific dice for each alliance. A white dwarf totally dedicated to it. New books in the Black Library. What's going on this week at the Games Workshop near you with the monthly contests and stuff like that. And that appears to be... Yep, that's it. Everything is New Age of Sigmar this week. Yeah. All right. Thank you, talented painters of Games Workshop and Games Work Adjacent, for sharing your amazing work with us. All of this is beautiful. Thank you. That's your Games Workshop shout out to toys this week. Toys! If you appreciate me doing this every week, let me know. If you never want to see me talk about Games Workshop ever again, let me know. Till next time, I'm the OG GM. Stay safe out there because the weather outside is frightful. And I will talk to you later. Now get off my land.